everybody, welcome back to our channel and welcome back to another video. So today's video is going to be a meal prep, cook ahead, do a few things, get it all done, because what we usually struggle with during our week is making sure we have enough things ready to cook meals. Now, I am not a go out to eater. That just really has not ever fit into our budget. I'd rather buy groceries and just make something. With that being said, I work outside the home. And so then we have Taekwondo outside of the home. We have church. So we're always running from here to there trying to get stuff done. And I want to make sure that we have something that we can grab and either just, let it thaw during the daytime, cook it when we're ready. Some of our nights are busy, like it's Tuesday night here at our house. Tuesday night's a busy night. So we're getting ready to just do a few make-aheads. The first thing we're doing is a tilapia chowder. We just kind of have our own little rendition of tilapia, of a fish chowder. It's not any recipe or anything we found. It just came out of my head. So that's what we're doing there. I'm also going to take you along as I rework my refrigerator, because I need to make sure that I have things working for lunches. We're going to put together some, did we decide meatloaf or meatballs? Meatloaf. And then we're going to also season up a couple packages of pork chops. We're going to get some grapes into a bowl out of the bag for the third time this week. That has been said and it's not been done. That's okay. Praise God. We're going to get it done today. So I think between the meatloaf, the pork chops, the fish chowder, I wanted to do some deviled eggs and maybe one or two more other things. That'll get us at least 3 or 4 meals so that we can, just be moving ahead. So we're going to see how much we can get done. We may do some tuna salad, maybe some tuna salad for lunches. That might be good. I'll make tuna salad. Alana's over there going, I'll eat it for lunch. It's perfectly fine with me. And if it's already made, then we don't have to make lunches during the daytime. So it will already be in the fridge. It's just a simple, put it in a bowl and move along. So anyway, we just thought you guys might want to come along with us as we work on some of these make-ahead meals. Alrighty, you guys. So here is what we did. This is our fish chowder. We did a little bit different this time. Alana is just taking a small package of tilapia, the ones you get at Walmart, and she is just putting them into the Instant Pot. We used, I think this is a 1-pound bag. It wasn't a larger bag than that. Then she adds in a couple bags of frozen cauliflower. We like cauliflower, so that's what we used. And then here is some spinach that she threw in. Now she's just giving it a little seasoning. We just used salt and pepper. We also were able to, she was using that pepper, y'all. Didn't put much salt in it. We could have added a little more salt. We did that at the end. Then we found a few things of chicken that we had in the freezer. Sometimes we'll do a chicken, rotisserie chicken. And so we'll pull the meat off the bone. That was just the remaining meat that was left on the bone. We found that in the freezer and we threw it in. Here she's just finishing up her seasonings with some garlic powder, onion powder, and we put chili seasoning pretty much on everything we cook. We love just chili seasoning. It's not spicy. It's just that chili seasoning that you get from Walmart. So we just pretty much put that on everything. And as you can see, she loves putting it on everything. Then here we had some frozen pepper blend, the onions, the green peppers, and the red peppers, and we added that in. All right, you guys, so here is the recipe we're going to be using. This is cheese stuffed meatballs from Big Easy Keto, that Keto lady. This is a downloadable, her ebook downloadable. This was gifted to me by Miss Carolyn, and I've used this and I still love using it. So I'm going to do this recipe. It calls for 2 pounds of ground beef, which makes 1 meatloaf, but we can slice it up so that we can at least have leftovers. So I'm going to just kind of throw everything together and figure out what I need to get this recipe squared away. So here I am now. I am just getting this meat. This is ground beef that I'm getting into this bowl. This is the 7327. I was really going for the fat content today. Just getting this all seasoned up. I'm just using salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, following the recipe. This recipe that I'm using now came from Big Easy Keto. That is that Keto Lady from her e-cookbook. This was gifted to us by Miss Charlene. Thank you so much, ma'am. We appreciate that. And here I am just adding in all the ingredients. Again, if you want that recipe, that Keto Lady, her Big Easy Keto e-cookbook, I think it's $12, and you have the download. So I'm just getting everything all mixed up together. This actually came together pretty easily, but I really don't like getting my hand in all of that meat mixture. So I just used a glove to help mix it up, but it all turned out very well. And we ended up having some cheese sticks in the fridge that the kids really are not a fan of. Alana likes cheddar cheese. Jackson will eat anything. So we just used those mozzarella or the string cheese ones that the kids weren't really eating in their snacks or their lunches. And we just used those to stuff this meatloaf, and it actually came out pretty well. So we were happy with it. All right, there it is. We have it, the meatloaf, cheese stuffed meatloaf. That's just gonna go in the fridge, so that'll be dinner for one night. Now I'm gonna season up the pork chops. All right, you guys, so now I have the pork chops in the bowl. I did rinse them off, washed the bowl out, rinsed off the pork chops. And so now I'm just gonna try a marinade that I've tried before. Did it on chicken thighs. It worked out perfectly fine. So again, I washed the bowl so I wouldn't have to waste up another bowl. I just washed it in the sink. Washed off the pork chops. Season it, salt, black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, minced garlic, chili powder. And then I'm just going to put some of the golden monk fruit. So maybe about 2 tablespoons of the golden monk fruit. And then maybe this is going to be about 1/2 to 3/4 cups of lemon juice. And that's all I'm putting in there. So I mix that around with a big fork, and I'm just going to put this in a Ziploc bag. It'll go in the freezer. There's 8 pork chops in here. And so this will marinate, and I'll cook them both at the same time. And at worst case, it'll be a dinner and a lunch. So it won't be enough for multiple dinners, but it'll be one for a dinner and a lunch. Because if I cook it the night before, it'll just end up being, you know, we usually eat whatever's leftovers for lunch the next day. And that'll be a meal for this week as well. So I'm just going to put this in a Ziploc bag. Try to get it as flat as I can so that when I put it in the freezer, and I am going to put this in the freezer. I don't want to try to put it in the fridge because I can always thaw it out. It's no problem. And I bought those pork chops fresh, so they have not been frozen previously. Alana is working on sausage balls, keto sausage balls. So that's 4 pork chops. Trying to alternate them so they are going to freeze together, but at least I'm still trying to put them alternated a little bit. And these can be cooked on the grill, or you can put them in the oven, whatever is your preference. So I've got those in, and I'm just going to take the rest of this juice, and I'm going to pour it in. Wipe the bag so we don't spill. Try to get as much air out as possible. And then that is like a sweet lemon pork chop. You always hear lemon pepper. There's a sweet lemon pork chop. And we can either, like I said, grill that, or do it in the grill pan, or you can put it in the oven with no problem. All right, now I have green beans. I think it was Harris Teeter had fresh green beans on sale for 99 cents a pound. So I picked up a couple from Harris Teeter, but we also had green beans come up in our garden. So we picked off a few of those. So what I'm gonna do with the green beans is I'm also gonna put those in a bag. I'm gonna go ahead and salt and pepper them and oil them in the bag. And we're gonna sit these in the refrige because they will be ready to eat within the next day or two. So Wednesday is not a long day for us, so it might be that I can come home and do the meatloaf and the green beans, because these will be Parmesan green beans. So they'll end up being in the oven as well. And if they cook at the same amount of time as the meatloaf, it'll be perfectly fine. Can I have the fresh garlic, please?
Fresh garlic.
Okay, that's garlic, pepper. I'm gonna do salt. I'm gonna add in some nutritional yeast, a couple shakes. I'm gonna do a tablespoon of fresh garlic. Some olive oil. Parmesan cheese, please. And then some Parmesan cheese. I'm going to squeeze all the air out. That goes over there in the baking pan. And then I'm just going to move all that around. So I've got garlic Parmesan green beans ready to go. I've got the pork chops ready to go. The meatloaf is done. Alana is now working on sausage balls. All right, you guys, so I'm sitting for a second. So I have gotten the green beans done. The pork chops are done. The meatloaf is done. Alana's working on keto sausage balls. Jackson is getting ready to work on Southern Keto's drop biscuits to get those ready. Tuna, I think, is the last thing. Oh, the seafood chowder is in the crock pot, not the crock pot, the Instant Pot. And we had just some chicken. We had some random pieces of chicken meat that we pulled off the bone in the freezer. So we just threw that in just to kind of full it up because we only had one small bag of tilapia. So we wanted to full up that soup a little bit. We may make some cornbread. I don't know. We honestly have not been using a lot of flour type things in keto lately. Not for any specific reason. We did Carnivore Week with Nicole Burgess. I'm in her Facebook group, and that we did Carnivore Week months ago. And so pretty much since Carnivore Week, we have not done a lot of flours of any kind. I try to make a cake like once a week. Maybe we should make a cake, y'all. We should do a cake. What kind do we have? Do you want to do a chocolate banana cake? Instead of doing a chocolate banana bread?
Oh, I did try that. A little bit of powdered sugar in that glaze too. Does this look nice?
What powdered sugar?
Yeah, like a little bit in that change up.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have to get some more because I don't have any more. But what I'm thinking about is, because now I'm going to the chiropractor and she can feel weight loss in my midsection. I'm not seeing any movement on the scale. The scale is not loving me. It's not my friend. It's not going up, but it's not going down. So, I have a nutrition appointment in 2 weeks because I have to fill out my eating log for 7 days. Then I have a nutrition appointment. So sister and I are going to both have a nutrition appointment. And then I'm either thinking about jump starting keto or trying to see if doing keto for women might be a little bit different than doing just regular keto because of my hormones. So I did have a hysterectomy 2 years ago. I still have I had a partial. I still have my fallopian tubes. So I'm not on any hormones. But I'm trying to figure all of my body stuff out. But when I go to the chiropractor, she's like, Shakema, you are much thinner here than you were before. So the next piece, I get 2 nutrition appointments. And our insurance will also actually pay for a nutritionist. But the one I was going to, the lady that I used to see, she left that practice and went somewhere else. So I've got to find a place that will do virtual visits and take my insurance. And y'all, my nails, right? My nails came off. These are on. Let me tell you why. Because I'm crazy. So I was at work today and I used to share an office with the individual. And because of everything that's going on, she got her own separate office and I stayed in our original office. And so I asked if they could move out her desk because it was still in that office and it's a small office. Well, they didn't have anywhere to put it. So I said, well, that's perfectly fine. It stayed in there. It stayed in there for weeks and weeks and weeks, almost 4 weeks. Well, today I got a bright idea because I had my printer sitting on like a student desk. But I had this other desk in here and her desk was different than mine. So mine, you sit underneath and it has a drawer and a drawer on both sides of the desk, so on the left and the right, and you sit in the middle. The desk she had only had a left and a right drawer. I mean, a right top drawer and a bottom drawer. Right. Drawers like this. With like a little mini file cabinet thing at the bottom. But it was open all on the other side of the space. So I thought, hey, if I move her desk to the other side of my desk and put the printer on top of that, then I could put my phone and I could put my lamp and it wouldn't, all that stuff wouldn't just be on my one desk. So then I could use the empty space of my desk as just my top workspace. So I did all of that moving around stuff in my office. No nails, but I still have these, right? Because I'm right-handed. So I did a lot with just trying to move it. And the custodian came in and helped me move a little bit, but I didn't want to bother them. I didn't ask ahead of time, and I was perfectly fine to move it, but I just forgot that I had my nails on. So, boop. It is what it is, and it's going to be what it's going to be. So, Jackson is working on drop biscuits. Alana's working on sausage balls. And what else did I say I was making? A cake. For the dessert, just for the week. And we'll just maybe do, you want to do chocolate? What else do we have?
You might have vanilla and lemon.
Vanilla or lemon? Which one do y'all want?
Lemon. I mean, I'm not whatever, but if I choose.
They want vanilla and one want lemon, and I want chocolate. So how we gonna work this out?
We already had a couple of chocolates.
Jackson said rock, paper, scissors.
I actually want to turn the ham.
Alana, you get a lot of turns around here.
Not with dessert.
Yes, you do, because we make what you like.
No, that's not it. You made the chocolate cake last time.
Last time, but can we use the glaze from doing that, please?
That's fine.
For what?
For the cake.
Oh, I guess.
I was actually thinking of frosting.
We don't have enough stuff for frosting. We don't have any powdered sugar for that. I don't have any up there. There is 0. Anyway, we're going to round it up here and roll it down in a little bit because I got to get ready for church. Alrighty, you guys. So here are the, these are the sausage balls. These are, we only had hot sausage this time, but Alana got, what, 24 sausage balls. So if we had 4 a piece, that's enough for us to have 6. So these would be, it would be 2 sets of 4 for each of us. So 2 for mom, 2 for Jack, 2 for sister. And then we could have it, you know, broken down however we wanted to. If you wanted to do 2 sausage balls and an egg or 2 eggs. We've got basil off of our basil plant. We are coming to the end of that. I need to wash this, microwave it, and I'm going to dry it in the microwave and crush it to make basil. We got a couple of peppers off of our pepper plants outside. Our green beans are done. Pork chops are done. Jackson just put his drop biscuits into the oven, so they are going. Not done yet, but they're going. Sister's cleaning up dishes. Thank you, Alon. And then Jackson is working on, don't forget this one too, bud. These green beans came out of our garden, and so he forgot those. So he's just getting the ends off. He's going to wash those up and then throw those into the, he's going to throw those into the bag with the green beans. Yeah, just cut that end off, and then the other end as well. And then sister's chowder is done. So she added in, oh, that looks lovely. She added in her cream, sour cream, and cream cheese. Heavy cream, sour cream, and cream cheese. So that is done and ready to go. Really, some cornbread would be lovely with that. So that we would have that for dipping purposes. What, lovely? Oh, yeah, just go ahead and cut. That all needs to just be washed. That's just dirt.
Okay.
It just needs to be washed off. So we're making a dent in it. The dessert is not done yet, but I'm going to, Jackson's making that. Mom is not. I did my part. And my kids, Jackson loves to cook. Sister, not so much. My girls do not appreciate cooking. They can do it, but they don't love it. Jackson likes to cook, and Trandon used to like to cook. He doesn't like to cook now that he has a job and he can go buy somebody else food. He can pay people to cook for him. So, Jackson is my cook in the house. Sister's my cook, but Jackson enjoys it. So a little different there for both kids. He's going to make a cake, which will be our dessert for the week. And I am heading off to Costco, and then I'm going to church because I've got church tonight. So we are going to keep moving right along and doing all the things. And we'll show you the cake when that gets done. All right, you guys. So here are the cakes that Jackson made. He could not find the big bundt pan. Don't know where that went. But we had a mini bundt. So we'll just cut these kind of in half or in a fourth and just have a hunk. You know. What kind is this, Jack? Lemon? I can't open it. Sorry, y'all. So little mini buns. We have like a one I got years ago. He said one broke, so that one right there. So one of them is gone because there's 6. So somebody ate one.
Oh, I did.
Oh, he did. So he'll open it for mom. Thank you, lovely. No, no, no. Don't take it. Okay. So that's what it looks like. Lemon. Did you put the glaze on it?
No, ma'am. Alon did not want glaze, so I just
Put it on yours?
the option to put glaze on whatever.
Well, you could have put glaze on yours. It would have been perfect. I would have glaze on mine.
Oh, well, I would have more if you told me. I would have put it on.
Okay. Well, anyway. So there it is, you guys. Just a little bit of meal prepping for myself and the kids. It's going to help us just kind of be more successful with meals and making sure we're not rushing and I have lunches and the kids have something for lunch. Alana just put the coffee on. Not for tonight. She's presetting it for the morning so that it's already ready. When I get up, all I have to do is just turn it on. And that's it. So these videos, we're probably going to try to do a few more of these. It just makes sense for us to try to do some once a week meal prepping as best as we can. And we don't have to prep 5 straight meals. We can do a couple of things. We did not get a tuna salad done. I don't know why the tuna salad didn't get done. Anybody think they want to do the tuna salad though right now? In Jesus' name, I forgot. And we didn't get the eggs boiled. So again, a couple things that just didn't get done is okay. We're living our best life. So anyway, you guys, there it is. Just wanted to share with you. Thank you so much for stopping by. If you like the video, thumb it up. Don't forget to subscribe. And we'll see you guys next time. Bye now.